Hello, and welcome to another episode of Breadcast Gaming Talk. I don't want to do this, but it's news, and so we're gonna talk about it. Are you a fan of The Walking Dead? No? Then why are you here? Yes, you, in the corner. Are you? You are? Alright, good. Listen up here. Now, I thought that then when Telltale Games went down that they canceled the final season of their Walking Dead game, but after some research I see that there were only 2 episodes put out so far, and for some reason the previous 3 seasons are not even on Steam anymore. Anyway, the news is that the studio Skybound Entertainment picked up the final season of Telltale's The Walking Dead and even grabbed some of the staff that worked on the game as well. Now, this studio is owned by Robert Kirkman, because of course it is, which I guess for fans of The Walking Dead, this is a good thing. What I'd love to see them do to the next few episodes is be better than Telltale. I wanted to say that they could use a better engine and have better graphics. That would have only worked though if Skybound would have been able to make the final season from the first episode. But since they have to pick up the pieces of what Telltale left behind, they can't really change the graphics, but they could make the mechanics better, especially the sections that require a lot of shooting. It's not a major part of the game, but there were a few sections and those mechanics were not done very well. I am not overjoyed about this news, nor am I disappointed or angry about it either. I just don't care that much. I'm not going to play the game either way, but I think they're doing the right thing by finishing the game because it's a story-rich game and people want to see how the story ends. I just think that The Walking Dead is getting a bit oversaturated. There's currently 30 Walking Dead trade paperbacks, which are 6-issue collections in most cases, of the main comic book series, which is around the 187 issue mark, which isn't as much as, say, Detective Comics or Action Comics, but still, that's a lot. Then there's 9 seasons of the TV show, 3 or 4 seasons of Fear the Walking Dead, 4 seasons of the Telltale game, the Overkill game, some mobile games, and all kinds of merchandise. I'm not trying to say that you cannot like The Walking Dead, but I think that there's too much of it. That's why I stopped watching the TV show after season 8. I will give Image Comics credit for creating something that they probably never thought would be popular and getting it to be as popular as it is, and that Robert Kirkman gets creative control over most of the stuff too. That's all well and good, but I think it's getting a bit much, and that at some point you really either have to stop, which most likely would never happen, or take a break for a little bit and reorganize all the various media that you have going. Once this final season of the game is done, then please be done with it. And you can't expect me to believe that the TV show is going to go on for as long as the comic book series, which is an ongoing series. Ongoing series work in comics, but you really cannot do that with a TV show. I mean, the types of TV shows that last for 20 seasons are those lame CBS comedies that apparently a lot of people watch because they don't know a good TV show from pointless garbage. I've said it the last time I talked about the Walking Dead TV show back in the 3rd episode of Movie and TV Talk, that as of now, to me, the show is getting old and repetitive. Yes, I did end up mixing some comic book talk and movie and TV talk into this episode of Gaming Talk, but The Walking Dead covers so much that I had to mention those things as well. I think that Kirkman has some sort of end for both of the TV shows in mind, and I didn't mention Fear the Walking Dead much because that show went downhill after the 2nd season in my opinion. So I've given up on that one already pretty early. At some point this all needs a break and to rethink the direction you want the shows, games, and comics to go in. Mostly the shows and games because I don't read the comics, so I really don't have a problem with them. Like I said, I'm not picking on anyone who likes The Walking Dead. This is all my opinion, and if you don't like it, you wouldn't be listening to me still anyway. That's all I have to say, so if you want to add to the conversation, leave a comment below. As always, thanks for listening and goodbye.